So here we go, getting ready for the championship game of the Northern Lights tournament. Rematch of this morning, rematch of the final in Bonnyville a couple of weeks ago. We've got our Ice Wolves versus Fort Mac Wild, coming off a tie this morning against each other. Looks to be a good battle. I'm going to zoom in on the bench here because this is... can't do it. Our coach has figured out how to play the Oilers game in the background during this game, so that's a little bit extra. Okay, we've got Jada, Emma, Mick, Allie, Kaylin on the ice to start. Puck comes over to Emma on the boards. Emma chips that up. Anstey's going to intercept that. Fort Mac with the puck down the end. Emma at the ringette line with a move. Shot. Saved by Lavery. Emma gets it back to Kaylin at the blue line. Kaylin tries to get it back to Emma. Earl interferes with that. She moves that up. Puck in Maxon's feet there. Now Kaylin with it. Kaylin over to Mick. Mick over the blue line to Emma. Emma shot. Blocked. Emma with it again. Puck's rolling. Move. Shot. Saved by Lavery. Emma picks it up behind the net. Out front. In through the slot. There's Sasha into the corner. We got ourselves a collision there. I think we got a tripping call on that one. So Leah, 2 minutes for tripping. 1 minute into the game, Fort Mac's going on the power play. So, for the PK, we got Sasha and Bella with Abby and Tia. Back to Tia. Tia with a move on the boards. Up to Bella. Bella trying to get it out over the line. There's McCarthy. Over to Mears on the boards. Bella with a good stick. She's going to get that deep. Puck coming all the way around the net. Sasha going to get to it first. Sasha along the boards, tries to pin it. 3 Fort Mac players on her. They take it. They pop it loose. Here comes Mears for Fort Mac, coming up with some speed, driving wide, makes the pass out. Sasha clears that one. McCarthy retrieves that puck for Fort Mac in behind the net. Makes the pass up just out of the reach of Seymour. Tia high off the boards, all the way down the ice. Now Frankham's going to grab that. Frankham around the boards, just out of the reach of the winger. That was Darby Taylor. Rhea gets in the way of that. Loose puck, Fort Mac entering the zone. Drop pass just outside the line. Rory picks up the loose puck. Not going to take any chances, fires it all the way down. That's going to loop around the boards. Fort Mac picks it up. Pass up the boards. Seymour picks up the loose puck. Seymour up to Anstey. Anstey with a move. Drives in. Good active sticks by the Ice Wolves. Shot goes wide. Puck coming back up the boards. Mears pulls it off the boards. Kaylin takes that puck. Fires it off the boards all the way down. Lavery will stop that. Feed it out to Earl. Earl with some speed out of the zone. She's driving wide down the boards. Good stick by Kaylin. Not quite out of the zone though. Anstey picks up the loose puck. Kicks it up to herself. Anstey controls it in the corner, looking for a play. Tried to get it back to the point. Addison got her stick on that to knock it out of the zone. All the way down. Penalty's over. Leah's out of the box. Here comes Mia. Mia's got the hot stick this weekend. Mia with a shot. That one goes high. Ava Anthony on the boards. Moves it up to Anstey. Puck gets away from her. Kaylin picks up the loose puck. Kaylin chips it up to Mia. Mia with another step. She gets that one deep. Anstey picks up the puck behind the net. That one knocked off her stick. Now McCarthy clears that. All the way to Allie. Allie over to Tia. Tia chips that up. Puck comes out. Mia picks it up. Mia gains the zone. Waits for Mick to get out. Tries to get it deep. Now Mick. Mick with a step. Shot. That one deflected. Lavery's going to cover that one. (16-11) gone or left in the first period. Jada on the draw. Emma and Mick out there. Out to the slot. Oh, that shot wide. Pressure, puck off the boards, bounces all the way out. Maxon picks it up just inside the blue line. Fires that pass wide, all the way down. Tia's going to grab it. Tia with a move. Puck into the corner. There's Emma behind the net. Tia. Mears takes it out of the corner. Back to McCarthy. McCarthy gets that deep. Allie's going to win the foot race. Fires it around the boards. McCarthy stops that just at about the ringette line. Battle on the board. Puck comes out. Bouncing puck. And Adele's going to cover that to slow things down. Sasha, Leah, Bria, Abby, Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the corner. Tried to clear the puck. Still has it around the net. That's to Bria. Bria picks up the pass. Bria moves up just off Sasha's skate. Frigon from Fort Mac puts the puck over to the boards. Bria with it. She was stripped. Fort Mac trying to get into the zone. Can't get there. Puck comes out. Mears picks up the loose puck. He's going to drive wide. Shot. Blocker save by Adele. Abby picks up the loose puck. Abby over the red line. Into the zone. Abby in behind the net. Nice play. Abby to Leah. Leah now behind the net. Back to the point. Sasha covering. Sasha with a long wrist shot. Just a little wide. Puck up the boards. Not quite out. That one does bounce out now. Bria gets it back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn looking for a pass up. In the skates. Girls were trying to change. Brooklyn now fires it around the boards. Nobody there for her. Fort Mac will pick that up just inside their zone. Off the boards. Coming down the other way. Right towards Adele. Adele's going to block and she's going to cover that. Giada, Rory, Bella, Kaylin, and Allie out there. Crankham gets that down the boards. Giada over to Rory. Rory looking for Bella. Just in her feet. Seymour picks that loose puck up, fires it deep. Anstey picks it up for Fort Mac in behind the net. Kaylin up the boards. Stopped at the line. Puck almost out. Not quite. Now it's out. Kaylin gets that over to Rory. Rory chips it up to Giada. Giada's got some ice. Kicks it up to herself. On the backhand. That's a trip. And they're going to call that. So Ice Wolves go on the power play. 13:30 left in the first period. Jada, Addison, Mia, Allie, Kaylin. Back to Allie. Allie tips it back up to Jada. Now Addison picks up the loose rolling puck. Addison over to Mia. Mia with a shot just wide. Puck sitting on the back of the net. Puck pops free now. There's Anstey with it. Tries to clear it. She gets that all the way down the ice. Adele will play that out for Allie. Allie up the boards. Mia gets a stick on it. just enough. She's going for a skate. Earl and Mia both battling for it. It's in behind the net. Jada now picks it up. Control it. Back to Kaylin. Kaylin's got some time. Has a look. Gets it deep to Jada. Jada into the slot. There's Mia. Addison. Addison back to Kaylin. Kaylin with a wrist shot. That one's blocked. Mears driving up, short-handed. Fires that one really high. Right out of the zone. That should be outside. From minute 3 left in the power play for the Ice Wolves. Sasha, Emma, Mick, Abby, and Tia. Tia picks up the puck on the boards. She gets it out. She chips it up. Gets all the way down into the zone. Fort Mac picks it up. Off the boards. Tia off the boards. Step. Shot. Off Lavery's glove. Sasha up the boards to Emma. Emma with a move. Emma finds Sasha. Back to Abby. Abby with a shot towards the net. Puck is bouncing around the slot. Comes back to Abby again. Abby fans on that shot. Fort Mac comes out with it. Tia jumps over, knocks that puck free, lets everybody catch up. Now Maxon enters the zone. So Adele covers that one. We'll get a face-off. We got 23 seconds left in the power play. We got Giada, Leah, Bria, Brooklyn, Kaylin. Kaylin around the boards. Kaylin looking for the pass. That was picked off by Dalton. Giada now moves the puck up to Leah. Got a bit of a 2-on-1 with Leah and Bria. Nope. Leah gets into the zone. Leah still with it. Battling behind the net. Power play's over. Bria steps out. Finds Brooklyn. Brooklyn from the point. That one was deflected. Lavery still got a pad on it. Anthony on the boards. Loses control. There's Leah with it. Leah with a shot. That one goes wide of Lavery. Puck on the boards. Bria takes control. Oh, there's Anstey. Anstey drives wide. Brooklyn got her stick on that, knocked it free. Clears that out. Jada now with some speed. McCarthy knocked that away. There's Jada. Jada drives wide. Chips it in. Go for a skate. Jada circling around. Gets it to the slot. There's Rory. Rory's got some time. Rory with a shot. Glove saved by Lavery. Jada, Rory, Bella, Allie, Tia. Rory back to Allie. Allie with the wrist shot. That was deflected by Bella. Through the crease. Jada got a shot off there. There's Tia pinching into the corner. Seymour now moves it up the ice. Not quite out of the zone. There's Frigon. Frigon with a pass over to Taylor. Just out of reach. Allie now. Allie up the boards. Rory with it. Rory trying to make a pass. That one right up the middle. Earl's back. Bella's chasing. Earl around the net. Good pressure by Bella. That pass was just wide. Allie picks up the loose puck. Moves it up to Tia. Tia makes a move at the line. Stopped at the line. Mears picks up the loose puck. Sasha knocks it off her stick. Back to Allie. Allie looking to set something up the boards. Mears picks that off. That was offside. Sasha, Addison, Mia, Abby, Brooklyn. The draw pulled all the way back. Fort Mac way too far. All the way down to their zone. In behind the net. Addison with some pressure. She knocks that free. Back to the blue line. Abby tries to get a shot off. That one's blocked, deflected. Sasha tries to get a shot, stopped by Dalton. Maxon at the line, tries to get it out. That is out. Abby back to get the puck. Abby going to take it all the way around the net. Abby looking for a play. Pass picked off. Loose puck. Anstey now over by the boards. She fires it around. Brooklyn in pursuit. Maxim chipped that back to the corner to Anstey. Anstey now. Battle in the corner. Sasha kicks it up to Mia. Mia tries to get it out. Stopped at the line. Bouncing puck. That one will roll out. Fort Mac chips it off the boards. Anstey now making a move and a drive. Can't quite get a handle on it. Loses control. Poke. Deflected in front. It's in the feet. That one's cleared by Brooklyn. Abby now in the corner. Abby looking for a pass. She's got Mia. Oh, she fans on that one. Abby battling for it. Fort Mac steps in. Shot. Ooh, that one's kicked wide by Adele. Emma after the puck. Tries to get it out. Emma gets that one deep. Giada's after it. Oh, that one comes out. Mick now with it. Mick with a shot. She flipped that just a little high. Emma on the boards. Anstey tries to get that out. Does get it out. Kaylin picks the pocket. Fires it in. Fort Mac now with the puck again. Here comes Mears. Mears gains the zone. Good stick by Giada. Mears up around the line. Back to the blue line. Shot. Mick picks that loose puck up. Mick over center. Got Giada with her. Mick with a move. Tries to dangle in. Stop. Puck knocked to the corner. Puck back to the slot. McCarthy moves that off to the boards. Not out of the zone. Leah now. Leah with a shot. That one's deflected. Giada with a wraparound. Oh, right through the crease. Out to the blue line. Kaylin now. Kaylin on the backhand. Trying to make some space into the slot. Picked off by McCarthy. Leah gets the bouncing puck. Back to Allie. That one was rolling. That one came out of the zone. McCarthy with the puck. She flicks it up. All the way back here. Allie picks up the rolling puck. Up to Bria. Bria on the boards. Back to Allie. Allie over to Tia. Tia gets it out. Up to Jada. Jada just out of the reach of Leah. Leah's going for a change. Puck all the way deep. McCarthy back for Fort Mac. She wings it around the boards. Nobody there. Tia jumps in. Puck's bouncing on her. Mears now. She chips it up. Mears around the net. Got two Ice Wolves hanging off her. Darby stops that puck. Fires across ice. Rory now. Rory chips it up. Just out of the reach of Jada. Frankham knocks that up off the boards. Poke check by Abby. Seymour with it in the corner. Now Darby with it. Darby, that's knocked off her stick. Bella gets a stick on that. Frankham keeps it in on the boards. Gets it towards the net. Little backhand flip. Adele catches that one. So it'll be a face-off in the Ice Wolves zone. We got 5:43 left in the first period. We got Sasha, Rory, Bella, Kaylin, Brooklyn. Rory right off the face-off. Oh, almost out. Frankham held the line. Brooklyn back up the boards. Brooklyn now up to Rory. Tries to get that out. Can't get it out. Rory then does get it out. She kicked it. Bella in pursuit. Rory picks off that clearing attempt. Rory with a nice move. Shot. Lavery with the glove. Giada, Addison, Mia, Brooklyn, Kaylin out on the ice. Puck to Mia, back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn towards the ice. Oh, a deflection by Giada, just wide. Kalen on the blue line. Way to keep it in. Shot towards the net by Giada. Addison picks up in the slot. Tries to find Mia. Mia in behind the net. Shot! That's in! That looks like Mia again in front of the net. Number 6 on the weekend for Mia. That's having a hot hand right there. So, exactly 5 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Ice Wolves. Jada, Emma, Mick, Tia, Allie. Allie off the boards to Emma. Couldn't control it. Allie then fires it back in deep. We'll tag up. Mick in pursuit. Mick stops that puck on the boards. Mick over to Jada. It's in her feet. Emma's at it. Jada's at it. Couple Fort Mac players at it. Puck in behind the net. There's Taylor, tries to get it up. Tia now trying to hold the line. Can't do it. Back to Allie. Allie up the boards. Just out of the reach of Emma. That's going to be all the way down. No icing. Puck in the corner. Jada with good pressure. Puck comes loose. Jada still on it. Jada trying to hold it on the line. We got ourselves a break here for Fort Mac. Mears coming up. Allie's back. Allie keeping Mears wide. Shot goes wide. Jada now with the puck. On the boards. Tries to get it out. It's right on the line. Wolves get it out. Leah now in pursuit. Fort Mac D just at the blue line. Nice little move. Oh, puck comes right through Adele in behind the net. I think as she went to cover it, the Fort Mac player got a stick on it and knocked it free. Puck is loose. Here comes Tia. Tia with a move at the line. Everybody see, oh no, we went offside. Face off outside the Fort Mac zone. Sasha, Leah, Bria, Brooklyn, Abby. Puck comes back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets it in deep, wings it around the boards. McCarthy's there for Fort Mac. Sasha after it. Puck is stuck on the boards. Tied up. Abby's got her foot on it. Puck's they try to knock it free. Now it's back into the pile. Abby comes out with it. Now Leah's got it. Leah in the corner. Leah with her strong stick. Leah keeps control. Leah at the line. Leah still with it. Looking for a play now. Puck back to Abby on the blue line. Took out Bria. Bria tries to give it to Leah. Stuck in feet. Abby now chips it towards the net. There's Bria all by herself. Right in just the top of the crease. Lavery covers that one. 2:29 left in the first. Giada, Bella, Rory, Brooklyn, and Abby out there. Puck back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to Rory. Rory fires it towards net just off the side of the net. Frigon for Fort Mac wings it around. Rory, oh, right off Giada's leg. Right off the back with no padding. Oh, that one from behind the net. Oh. Lavery did a great job following that one. That was a close one. Giada on the draw again. To Bella. Abby at the line keeps that in. Abby again. Gets it into Giada. Giada with some moves. Right through the crease. Dalton for Fort Mac on the boards. Bella battling. Bella knocks it free. Giada keeps it in. McCarthy up to Anthony. Anthony over to Dalton. Puck is bounced around center. Puck comes to Brooklyn. Fort Mac with the puck. Here's Mears with the drive. Puck knocked free. Puck comes out of the zone. We're yelling that the net's off. Anthony gets that in deep. Okay, now they see that the net's off. .118 left in the first. Jada, Mia, Addison, Kaylin, Allie. Jade on the draw. Puck back to Earl. Earl fires it in deep. That's going in behind the net. Kaylin's going to get there first. Kaylin gets it into the corner. Kaylin's got players ahead of her. Oh, she loses an edge. That could be trouble. Nope, puck pops out. Now we got Mia going that way. Puck is rolling everywhere. Mia's offside. There we go. Jade has got it. Jade into the zone. Drives wide, looking for the slot for a play. Tries to get it through. Fort Mac knocks that down. Puck back in behind the Fort Mac net. 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Seymour on the board. Seymour finds Mears. Allie keeps Mears wide. Puck fired behind the net. Around the boards. Mia with it. Mia chips that out. 28 seconds left. Puck over to the board. Seymour and Allie in a battle. Puck comes out. Loose puck. Kaylin over to Mia. Mia now driving to the zone. Mia, long wrist shot. Lavery's going to hold on to that one. Sasha, Mick, Emma, Allie, Kaylin. Sasha on the draw. There's Mick with it. Kaylin at the blue line. We got 4 seconds. We need a shot. Nope. Mick tries to get it to the slot. That'll do it for the first period. 1-0 Ice Wolves. Okay, start of the second period. Sasha, Mick, Emma, Abby, Tia. Adele's down the other end now. Puck just past Tia. Tia on the boards. Tries to clear it out. Gets it. There, that gets out over the line. Frankham backhands that up to Mears. Tia loses her stick. Maxim picks that one off at the blue line. Puck comes over. Backhand. That one goes through the slot. Puck is deep for Fort Mac. That one comes out through the slot. Pass just out of the reach of Emma. Franklin picks up that loose puck. There's Sasha with it now. Abby in behind the net. Abby driving down the board, stopped by McCarthy. Tia on the boards. Puck comes free. There's Leah, gets a stick on it. Tia now. Tia drives wide, moves up to Leah. Leah gets it up to Sasha. Sasha got some help. That one's knocked free by McCarthy. Kaylin with it. Thought we were going to be too many again. Bria in her feet, bounces out to Mears. Mears bangs it up the boards. Driving wide on her backhand. Cuts to the net. Stopped by Adele. And the net's off. We got Giada, Leah, Bria, Brooklyn, Kaylin. Giada wins it back to Brooklyn. Oh, Kaylin picks it up. Kaylin high off the glass. Giada chips that up. Giada now coming down the boards. Over to Leah. Leah's got a step. Leah trying to get a shot. Saved by Lavery. Giada on the draw. There's Bria with it. Bria, shot blocked. Earl now. Earl on the board, tries to move it up. Dalton after it on the boards. That one's bouncing around just inside the line. Still inside the line. Into the slot. There's Leah, moves up to Bria. Bria up to Giada. Giada trying to get some speed. Puck knocked free. Leah held on long enough for everybody to clear. Gets a shot. Saved by Lavery. Puck in the crease. Frigon picks it up. Frigon just out of the reach of Dalton. That puck bounces off the boards. Bella now chips it up. Earl fires that wide. Brooklyn now. Brooklyn on the boards. Brooklyn to Kaylin. Kaylin chips that up. Earl now with it. Kaylin again. Kaylin looking for Rory. Nice. Oh, just right through her legs. Rory challenges in behind the net. Here's Anthony trying to move the puck up. Mears coming down the boards. She's going to chip it in. Seymour skating after the puck into the far corner. Seymour tries to get it out. That stopped. Picks it up behind the net again. Seymour into the slot. Oh, just bounced off Taylor's stick. Bella gets hit into the boards. And that's going to be power play for the Ice Wolves. Bella looks to be okay. $16:50 left to go in the second period. Ice Wolves on the power play. Sasha, Addison, Mia, Tia, Allie. Sasha over to Addison, over to Tia. Tia with a shot. Well, that one is blocked by the D. Knocked it over the board. Seymour going to clear that down. Katie letting Allie know she was coming for her. Oh, that was pretty close. Tia now over the red line. Tia into the zone. Fires the puck into the far corner. Addison after it. Addison gets it back to Allie. Allie fires towards net. Deflected by Sasha. Kind of a one-timer deflection. Ali gets that towards the net. There's Mia. Mia with a shot. That one's just wide. Addison now. Addison through the crease. Lavery's going to cover that up. Minute 18 left in the power play. Giada, Mick, Emma, Tia, Ali. Over to Emma. Emma with a shot. Saved by Lavery. Tia fans on that shot. Emma controls it on the boards. Back to Tia. Tia over to Ali. Ali now with a shot. That one's blocked in front. Maxon going to clear that all the way down the ice. That's on Adele. Adele going to play that up to Tia. Tia's going to turn with it. Tia up the boards. That was held inside the line. Long shot just wide. Ali now in the corner. Ali up off the boards. Ali with it again. Adele deflects that to the corner. Tia now. Tia to Giada. Nope. Can't seem to get it going. There, Emma picks that one up. Emma driving wide. Emma with a move. Emma in. Shot. Glove by Lavery. It's free. It's in the crease. Portmac clears that one. All the way down. 13 seconds left in the power play. Brooklyn now. Brooklyn around the net. Brooklyn fires it up to Bria. Bria she's got some ice. Going to gain the zone. Bria with a nice move. Bria still with it. Into the corner. Out front. One-timer. Oh, Leah just deflected high. Jada after it now. Jada and Nancy in a battle in the corner. Bria takes that out. Leah tries to get a shot off. Stick in the way. Loose puck for Leah. Into the corner. Trying to free up some space. That one's off the boards back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn at the line gets it back to Leah. Leah steps in. Leah to Abby. Abby. Shot attempt blocked. Leah now. Looking to get it to the slot. Back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn over to Jada. Oh, Nancy just got in the way of that. Knocked that out. She's going to go on a rush. Jada with a back check. Uh-oh, Abby lost an edge. Nancy now with it behind the net. Here comes Bella. Bella one-on-one with Earl. That one knocked off Bella's stick. Now Jada with it. Jada tries to get it deep. McCarthy picks up the loose puck. Moves it over to Dalton. Dalton up to Mears. Mears taking her time. Shot. That one blocked by Abby. Puck is loose. Giada. No, Sasha, chips it up to Rory. Rory coming down the boards. Rory's got some space. Shot. Ooh, blocker saved by Lavery. Rory picks it up behind the net. Rory, tough angle shot. Saved by Lavery. Sasha, Bella, Addison, Ali, Galen. Puck in the corner. Rory knocks that one free. Sasha after it. Earl picks it up. Earl trying to get it out of the zone. Seymour now picks it up. Seymour up to Mears. Mears and Taylor have a 2-on-1. Puck over to Taylor. Shot. Saved by Adele. Kick behind the net. That one fired around by Ali up to Rory. Rory tries to get that out. Seymour picked that off. Seymour trying to find Mears in front of the net. Puck fired behind the net. That one's cleared all the way down. They're in a little bit of trouble. That'll be icing. Giada, Mia, Addison, Abby, Tia out there. Abby up the board, stopped at the line by McCarthy. That shot's wide. Swiped at by Mears. Tia in behind the net. Puck knocked free. Giada up to Addison. Addison trying to get it out. That is just over the line now. Out to center. Mears picks the puck up. Poke check. Giada now. Giada's got Mia with her. Nice pass up. Just out of the reach. Mia got a stick on it. Mia in the corner. Mia out front, bouncing puck. Abby steps up, shoves it towards the net. Puck is loose in the slot. Mia swiping at it. Now Seymour on the boards with it. Seymour up to Mears. Mears chips it up to just on reach of Taylor. Tia knocks that up to Giada. Giada with a nice step. Giada driving in. Behind the net. Ooh, that was for the crease. Right on Addison's stick. Holy cow. That one back into the crease. Addison controls it again. Tia now looking for the shot. Tia, shot blocked by Taylor. Over to the boards. Abby gets it in the corner. In behind the net. There's Addison now. Addison picks up the loose puck. Addison finds Abby. Abby makes the move. Looking for the lane to shoot. Shooting lane. That was deflected. Blocker saved by Lavery. Puck comes out. There's Mia with it again. Mia. Puck is just sitting there. Glove saved by Lavery. Jada, Emma, Mick, Kaylin, Brooklyn. Jada on the draw. Earl comes in to pick that out. Skates it in behind the net. That one is out of the zone. Jada back to help out. Jada looking for a play. Chips it up the boards. Stopped at center. Mick now battling for it. Mick knocks that one free. Frigon gets it into the zone. Puck is bouncing around. Mick now gets it up to Emma. Emma couldn't get a handle on it. Maxon back for it. Puck comes up again. Emma over to Mick. Mick gains the zone. Knocked off her stick. Anstey picks up the loose puck. Jada fires it up. Partner to partner here. Earl picks it up on the boards. Pass up, picked off by Leah. Leah off the boards. Kaylin gets that at center, fires that off Leah. Loose puck. Mears picks that up. She's going to drive wide. She's going to try to strength her way to the net. Puck knocked off her stick before she can get a shot off. Brooklyn tries to clear it out. Puck just inside the line now. Bria with a move at the line. Bria still skating with it. Got some help, trying to get a shot off. That one's deflected by Earl. Play in the corner. Sasha now in behind the net. Bria with it. Tries to get it to Leah. Leah, that puck bounces over her stick. Stays with it. Sasha with a shot. Ooh, just under Lavery's pad. Halfway through the second. Still 1-0 Ice Wolves. Sasha, Bria, Leah, Allie, Tia. Allie at center. Allie fires that one deep. And they're going to call that icing. Giada with the drawback. Mears gets that. Oh, that was deflected through the crease. Tia takes control in behind the net. Tia reverses to herself. Passes up. Giada picks that up. We got a 3-on-2. Giada, Bella, Rory. Giada driving wide. Still with it. Looking for a play into the crease. Puck's in the crease. Bella tries to get a stick on it. Dalton with the pass up to Mears. Tia gets in her way. Rory gets it back to Allie. Allie up to Giada. Good play by Franco to get in the way. On the boards, Ava Anthony over to the Fort Mac D there. Nice little spin move. Shot, that one blocked. Rolling puck again. Giada now. He's got some speed. Making a drive. He's got the step. Shot. Oh, fan on the shot. Puck goes right back out to the crease. Giada now. Bella looking for a play. Bella tried to get it over to Addison. Anthony got in the way of that. Bella with a great attempt there. Abby, good stick on the boards. Bangs the puck up the boards. There's Mears with it for Fort Mac. Mears at the line. Puck knocked off her stick. Mia chips that up. Fort Mac tried to get off the boards. Mia got in the way. Mia with a tough angle shot. Lavery's going to hold on to that one. Jada, Mia, Addison, Brooklyn, Abby. Jada on the draw. Addison over to Abby. Back to Addison. Puck just inside the line there. Now it's deep in behind the net. Mia with it. Mia with it behind the net. Mia and McCarthy in a battle. McCarthy comes out with it. Chips that up the boards. Seymour gets that out. Abby trying to get back. Here's Taylor. Taylor one-on-one with Brooklyn. Taylor hauled down. So, going on the penalty kill. 7:41 left in the second period. Brooklyn 2 minutes for hooking. Sasha, Mick, Kaylin, Allie. Sasha on the draw. Allie, high off the board, stopped at the line. Fort Mac punches that back in. Allie again. Allie backhands it. Seymour picks that up in the corner. Back to McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot. Stopped by Adele. Sasha on the draw. Puck cleared out by Kaylin all the way down. Mick's chasing after that. Mick's putting some good pressure on. Fort Mac fires it around all the way up the boards. Seymour chips up to Anstey. Anstey with a backhand play over to Taylor. Fort Mac into the zone. Back to the blue line. Fort Mac into the corner. Mick gets in the way of that one. Puck's bouncing around. It's in the slot. They try to clear it. Anstey with it now, just in the slot. Taylor with it. That was blocked by Allie. Allie going to try to clear it all the way down the ice. There's McCarthy. McCarthy moves it up to Seymour. Seymour couldn't handle it. Kaylin gets it all the way down. Giada's going to put some pressure on the D as the puck was behind the net. Fort Mac, pass over to the boards. Here comes Mears. Mears takes a shot, blocked by Allie. Picks it up in behind the net. Puck comes loose. Kaylin now with it. Kaylin fires it all the way down. We got a foot race here with Emma and Ava. They've done that a few times. Emma in the corner. Emma wheels around. Nice little move. Tia fires that one deep. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Mears punches that up the boards. That's held in by Kaylin. Leah is still in the zone. That one's in the slot. Gets it to the corner. Penalty is over. Good kill by the Ice Wolves. 5:36 left in the second period. Mears fires that up the boards. Maxon picks that up. Jada knocks that off her stick. Maxon gets it deep. Tia in the corner. Tia up to Bria. Bria on the boards, trying to clear it. 4 players piled up on the boards. Giada chips that to the blue line. Earl with a shot wide. There's Maxon. Picks it up over by the boards into the slot. That one's deflected in behind the net. Now it's in the corner for Mears. Jada and Tia challenge that one. Leah going for a skate. Leah's got some support with her. Over the line. Oh, just out of the reach of Bria there. Fort Mac to the line. Abby stops that. Gets that deep. That's going to be around to the far corner. Fregon picks it up. Jada is there. Good stick by Jada. Charlie Earl picks that up down in the corner for Fort Mac. Puck is there. Maxon gets that up. Fort Mac couldn't handle the pass. Foot race for it. Abby's back. Whoa! Sasha in the corner. Sasha, steals it. Now Rory with it. Rory with a quick shot. Bounce off the boards. Lavery with a couple saves there. Sasha in a battle behind. There's Bella helping out. Anstey coming out with it. Anstey with some moves. Gets up to Anthony. Anthony poke check. Stays with it. Fires it towards the net. In behind the net. There's Rory with it now. Rory gets it up to Bella. Up over the line. Bella gets it to the blue line and in the zone. Knocked off her stick by Frankham. Puck is hanging around some feet there. Now Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn up to Kalen. Kalen gets it in deep. Frankham fires around the boards. Anthony picks it up on the boards. Up to Mears. Giada picks that up now. She's at center. Kalen gets that deep. Giada bouncing puck. Giada's stick being held. That got out of the zone. Everybody tags up. There's McCarthy. McCarthy over to Dalton. Dalton looking for a pass. Looking for Mears. Addison picks that one off. Addison drives wide. Addison into the zone. Still with it, in behind the net. Looking for a play. Out to the blue line. Brooklyn now. Brooklyn with the shot. That one's deflected wide. Mia now. Mia gets it deep. Addison gets first there. Frankham knocks that off her stick. Now she gets it up the boards. Brooklyn. Good play to pick up that puck. She gets it over to Mia. Mia in the slot. Rolling puck. Back check by Dalton. Now it's Jada. Jada with a shot. That one's bouncing around. Deflected. Off of Lavery's glove. Mears puts that up the boards. That one pops out. Kalen looking for Emma. That was it was too high for her to grab. McCarthy in behind the net. Up the boards to Anthony. So Jade is going to go for 2 minutes for body contact or head contact. Back to the penalty kill. We got 1:41 left in the second. Emma, Mick, Allie, Tia. Allie knocks that puck up to Mick. Mick, make sure it's deep. Now Mick's going to go chase it. There's Earl after it in the corner. Mick challenges. Here's Anstey coming up. Anstey with a pass over to Taylor. That one goes off the boards. Tia knocked it off the boards. Mick's got a one-on-one here. Mick with a shot. Blocker saved by Lavery. Mick's going to tie that into the boards. That's knocked free. Puck off the boards by Fort Mac. Tia going to fire that one deep again. Puck is in some feet. Cross ice pass. Less than a minute to go in the second period. Puck over to Taylor. She's going to drive wide. Backhand shoves it towards the goalie. Adele's going to cover that, slow things down. We got Leah and Bria. Abby, Brooklyn. Puck comes back to Fort Mac D. Slap shot. That was deflected. Seymour on top of the net. Seymour had a tough angle on that bouncing puck. Here comes Bella and Rory. 33 seconds left in the second here. Still on the kill. Mears pokes that up to herself. Gets it in behind the net. That was cleared by Brooklyn. Lavery is going to play that up for McCarthy. McCarthy off the boards. Nobody there for her. Rory with a shot. Keeps that in. 17 seconds left in the second. Puck in the corner. Fort Mac winding up. Trying to find a play. Trying to find a lane. 10 seconds left. Good stick by Rory. Seymour towards the net. Good job by Abby. Putting that to the corner. And that'll be it. So, after 2 periods of play, we've got 1-0 Ice Wolves. We're going to do a flood, and we'll be back. Alrighty, here we go. Start of third period. Ice Wolves are on the... Ice Wolves have held a penalty for 19 seconds to start the period here. Puck back to Ali. Ali chips that up just out of the reach of Mia. There's Mears on the boards with it. Mears drives wide. That puck out into the crease. Puck pops out. Here goes Kaylin. Kaylin, no chances. Penalty's over. Jade is out. So, still 1-0 here. Starting the third period. We are even strength. There's Mia. Fans on the shot. Mia fights to keep control of it. Now Mears makes a move. Puck knocked off her stick over to Seymour. Seymour with a play. Ali tries to clear that. Puck on the boards. There's Mia now. Mia tries to clear it. Stopped by McCarthy. Shot wide by Seymour. Rolling puck. Difficult to control there. Mia. She's got Mick breaking. McCarthy in the way. Bouncing puck for Jada. Jada chips it up. Jada's got a step. Jada with a move. Rebound. Puck just outside the crease. Fort Mac tries to control the puck down low. Puck comes free. Shot towards net. McCarthy stops that one. Puck around the boards. Fort Mac up to Mears. Mears picks up the pass. She's going to chip that deep. There's Tia back for it. Tia up the boards to Emma. Emma chips it out. Anstey picks that one up. Anstey up off the boards. Up Brooklyn. Brooklyn moves that up to Mick. Mick over to Tia. Tia and Emma down the boards here. Tia with a move. Into the corner, tries to get out front. Off the side of that, bounces out into the crease. In the crease, bounces around. Lavery with a couple of kick saves there. Puck comes out to the blue line. Puck knocked off Fort Mac's stick. It's loose. There's Bria now. Bria pokes it through legs. Here comes Freegun. She gains the blue line. There's a pass to Anstey. Anstey with a dangle. Anstey with a move. Brooklyn over to Leah. Leah stopped by Earl. Now Brooklyn tries to clear that puck. Bria. Bria over to Leah. Leah over the blue line. We got a 2-on-1. Over to Giada. Giada with a shot. Saved by Lavery. Jada, Rory, Bella, Kaylin, Ali. Jada back to Ali. Ali over to Kaylin. Kaylin with the wrist shot. Tipped in front by Jada. Rory picks up the loose puck now. Rory tries to get back to Ali. That one's blocked. Maxon in the corner with it. Gets it up to Mears. That bounces off her stick. Rory to Ali. Ali fires it towards net. That one's deflected. Bouncing around into the corner. Bella now. Bella looking for Ali. Ali keeps it in. Ali with a shot towards net. That one's tipped in front. It's in feet. Jada gets it to Rory. Rory from a tough angle. Now she's in behind the net. Out to Bella. That one's through the crease again. Jada. Good positioning there to try to knock that puck free. That one comes around or in behind the net. Little pile up. Franklin comes out with it. Franklin with a move. Jada in pursuit now. Kaylin. Kaylin with a move. Kaylin up to Mia. Mia chips it up to Jada. Jada just outside the blue line gets it in for Addison. Addison going to win that foot race. Addison in behind the net. Got a little bit of space. Nice little move. Addison trying to make a pass. Gets it in behind the net. Frankham's going to get it first. Frankham up the boards. Nobody gets that. Going to be all the way down. That'll be ice. Sasha, Mia, Addison, Abby, Tia. Sasha on the draw. Bouncing just inside the circle there. Abby now. Abby looks to get a shot. Ooh, bouncing around. Oh, couldn't tell if that went in. Of course, Lavery had that in her glove. That one hopped out of the zone. Back in. Puck is deep. Fort Mac back to get it. Move there. Good pressure by the Ice Wolves. Fort Mac knocks it out. Abby gets that deep. Earl gets out to the line. Stopped by Tia. Tia fires that one just wide. Mia first to it. Mia with a play. Puck in the corner. Bouncing around. There's Addison now. Addison tried to make a centering pass. That one's kicked wide by Lavery. Addison again tries to get it out front. Mia banging at it. Giada's there. Earl picks it up behind the net. We got 14:51 left in the third period. Earl clears the zone. Ice Wolves fire that back in deep. A pass was deflected. It's high. It's still in the zone. Giada couldn't get a handle on that. That was fired all the way down. We're not going to call icing. Saying Abby could have had it, I guess. Abby now with a move. Being pressured. Got to be careful. Abby kicks it out of the zone. Anstey picks up the loose puck. Anstey now on a mission. Puck knocked off her stick. In behind the net. Anstey fires it out front. Puck is there. Saved by Adele. Emma clears that off to the boards. Mick puts that into the slot. Still there. That one's cleared out. We got a foot race all the way down the ice. Emma chasing Frigon into the corner. Frigon still has the puck. Kind of knocked off her stick a little bit. Emma now at the line. That one just comes out. No, it's good. McCarthy looked for a pass up. Gives it to Seymour. Seymour gains the zone. Drop pass to Mears. Back to Seymour. Back to Mears. Brooklyn tries to fire that out. Leah gets that. We're going to go on the power play. We got a delayed penalty here. Puck back to Brooklyn. Shot fired towards net, just off the side of the net. Penalty looks like Seymour for tripping. Ice Wolves on the power play. Jada, Leah, Bria. Kaylin, Brooklyn. 13-15. Left in the third. Puck back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets that one deep. Fort Mac ringing around the boards. Brooklyn holds the line just out. Brooklyn picks up the loose puck. She gains the zone. Over to Leah. Leah's got the puck. She's got a chance. Shot. That one's off Lavery's mask. Leah picks up the rebound. She's in behind the net. Leah looking for a lane. Gets it to Kaylin. Kaylin. There's a wrist shot. That one's on the ice. Bouncing puck. Loose. Saved by Lavery. Puck still loose. It's in the crease. .131 left in the power play. 12:45 in the third period. Sasha, Rory, Bella, Brooklyn, Kaylin. Fort Mac clears that high off the glass. All the way down. Got ourselves a foot race. That one pops out. Kaylin. Going for a skate. She's got some ice. Kaylin into the zone. She pulls up. Looks for a pass. She finds Rory. That's a nice play. Creating space. There we go. Rory tries to get it back to Kaylin. Trying to set up a play. That one over to Brooklyn. That was picked off. Brooklyn held on to it. That one's cleared now. Brooklyn fires up to Kaylin. Kaylin dangles her own player there. Now there's Rory. Rory, she's got to step in. She's got to move. Shot. That looked like a trip. Sasha pulls it off the boards. Sasha. Shot. Rebound. Puck bounces around. It's in behind the net. Fort Mac high off the glass. Stopped at the line. Tia just outside. Fort Mac fires it down. 18 seconds left with the Fort Mac penalty. Tia in behind the net. Puck is rolling on her. She gets it up the boards to Mia. Mia chips it up the boards. Just out of reach. And that'll be ice. So 2 seconds left in the power play. That's pretty well done with a face-off in our end. Giada, Addison, Mia, Tia, Ali. On the draw, Ali kicks it out, up to Mia. Mia drives wide. Well, that's a full-on body check. Whew. Tia at the line. Tia looking for a lane. That one's deflected towards the net. Mia back to the blue line. A little too much on that. Adele plays it for Tia. Tia into the corner. Fort Mac pull it out off the side of the net. Puck fired around the boards. Earl tries to stop that at the line. That one slides through. Addison with some pressure. Giada with a good active stick. Now Mears steps in, makes a play. Can't keep a handle on it. Mia with it. Mia gets it out over the line. Mia moves up to Mick. Just out of reach. That puck fired around. Earl picks it up on the boards. Jada keeps that in. Puck is cleared by Fort Mac. Abby fires that in. Puck's all the way around. Jada's going to go after it. Jada battling Mears in the corner. Mick's there to help out. Jada comes out with it. She's pinned by Frigon. Mick in there to help. We got a 4-player pile up with the puck pinched on the boards. Puck's behind them. They don't even know. Jada now. Jada tries to get out to Emma. Emma's in the slot. That one's batted away by Lavery. Mears clears that to the corner. Mears fires that up. That one's on. And we got ourselves another penalty. PK, Sasha, Aaliyah, Ali, Abby. Puck over to the boards. That was back to the point for McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot. That was deflected just a little bit wide. Ali gets to it. Ali trying to clear it in a battle with Seymour. Leah gets that out over the line. Frankham with it at center. Frankham over to McCarthy. Just off the tip of her stick. There's Sasha now. Sasha just out of the reach of Leah. McCarthy moves it up to Seymour. There's Anstey. Anstey with a break. Poke checked off her stick. Ali clears that one all the way down. We got 8:47 left in the third. 1:20 left in the Ice Wolves penalty. There's Frankham going for a skate. Pressured by Bria. Bria gets a stick on it. Just into the zone. And that's out of the zone. Puck over to Darby. Bria with some pressure. Puck's up to McCarthy. She tries to get it a little bit deeper. Stopped. Over to Seymour. Bouncing puck. Brooklyn tries to clear that. Bouncing puck. Rolling puck. Bella now. Bella finds some space. Gets it all the way down. 46 seconds left in the Ice Wolves penalty. Bella back to pressure. Oh, Bella lost her edge. Fort Mac moves the puck up. They gain the zone. Good poke check by Kaylin. Puck is just on the line. That's out. in the ref's feet. Rory punches that up. Earl peels back with it. Earl on her backhand. Rory gets a stick in the way. Rory on the boards. Wasting the penalty. Got 10 seconds left in the penalty. Good way to kill it. Two seconds left. There's Giada, tries to get it to Kaylin. Now we're free. Kaylin with a move. Just lost control. Brooklyn now. Brooklyn gets to the line, gets it deep. Giada's in pursuit. Giada with a good active stick. There's Addison helping out. In their feet. Port Mac trying to peel out with it. Coming up the boards. Good stick by Addison. Kaylin now with it. Kaylin being pressured. That's over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn up to Mia. Mia gets it into the zone. Earl picks up the loose puck. That's up to Seymour. Mears now. Mears coming down. Mears looking to get the shot. Brooklyn with a nice poke check. Good active stick there. That was pinned on the boards. Comes free. Kaylin now with it. Kaylin in behind the net. Stopped at the line by McCarthy. She tries to dump it deep. Mears now in the corner. That pass is blocked. Addison on the boards. Addison up to Mia. Mia can't keep a handle on it. Chips it forward. There's Jada with some good pressure. Here's Anthony now. Anthony to McCarthy. McCarthy button hook. Nick gets in the way of that. Here's Anstey. Anstey jumps in to grab the loose puck. Anstey loses the handle. Frigon holds the line. She gets it into the slot. Puck slides through. 5:52 left in the third period. Puck in the crease. Adele's going to cover that. Jada, Emma, Mick, Tia, Abby. Jada on the draw. Jada gets it back to the corner. Anstey picks it up behind the net. Anstey trying to dangle around. Puck comes up the boards just out of the reach of Emma. That gets most of the way down the ice. Franklin's going to pick that up. Mick in pursuit. Good stick by Mick. Emma picks up the loose puck. Emma steps in. Tough angle shot. Off Lavery's mask. She's also done that one a few times. Anstey with some moves. Knocked off her stick. Jada drives wide into the zone. Trying to find a lane. Drives to the net. That's a tough angle shot. Lavery kicks that one out. Tia steps in. Tia in the corner. Mick there to help out. Mick out into the crease. Oh, just slides a little bit wide there too. Now Frankham in the corner. Up the boards. Stopped at the line by Tia. Tia, that one's in Emma's feet. Frankham tries to get it out. Now it's out. Tia fires that one in. Ice Wolves going to change. We got 4:40 left in the third. Bria with a stop. Bria with a move. She's still with it. In the crease. Saved by Lavery. Tia, shot block. Abby at the line. Abby over to Leah. Leah. Puck knocked off her stick. That one goes up and out of play. Sasha, Bria, Leah, Allie, Kaylin. Right off the face-off. Quick little shot there. Lave recovers that. 4:20 left in the third. Still 1-0. Sasha on the draw. Puck is loose. Leah gets to it first in the bottom of the circle. Leah now looking for a pass. Leah finds Allie. Over on the far boards. Allie with a shot. That one gets through. Blocked by the D. Darby up to Mears. Mears drives wide. Mears makes a move, and Adele's going to cover that. Face off deep in the Ice Wolves zone. Here's Giada, Rory, Bella. Puck back to the boards. That one fired all the way around. Earl to the blue line. Stops that, keeps it in. Rolling puck. There's Allie now in the slot. Allie's got some time. Gonna bank it off the boards to make sure it's out. Frigon all the way back. Looking for a pass. Finds Seymour. Seymour up to Mears. Mears drives wide. Kaylin with a great back check. Knocks that off her stick. Puck in the crease. Covered by Adele. 3:28 left. Giada, Bella, Rory, Brooklyn, Abby. Giada back to the corner. Abby fires it up the boards. Stopped by Earl. Puck into the slot. Maxon gets it. Puck is floating around. Saved by Adele. Great kick save by Adele. That was trouble. We got ourselves a player down there. Face-off will be just outside the Ice Wolves zone. We're 3:15 left in the third. Jada, Addison, Mia, Tia, Kaylin. Mia chips that up. Now Jada tries to get it. Jada pressuring Earl. Puck is back into the Wild zone. Earl with a pass up. Puck over to the far boards, just out of the reach of Maxon. Mia after it. Puck stays in the zone. Tia now. Tia looking for a play, chips it around. Addison back to help out. Addison moves up to Mia. Just couldn't hang on to it. Now Kaylin picks up the loose puck. Gonna try to get over center. She gets that in deep. 2:35 left in the third. Frigon in the corner. Pressured by Jada. Line held by Tia. Shot block. We got ourselves a foot race. Mears is after Kaylin there. Puck comes back to the blue line. Shot. Saved by Adele. Mia tries to get that out. Mia on the boards. Line is held. Nope. There comes Mick. Mick now on a one-on-one with McCarthy. Mick makes a move. Loses control of the puck. Just 2 minutes left to go in the third period. There's a loose puck. There's Emma at the blue line. That one's knocked free. There's Taylor. Taylor driving wide. Puck comes back to the boards. Cleared. That one gets out. Sasha knocks that free. Now Mick fighting for it. McCarthy with it at center. McCarthy steps up over the blue line. Pulls up. That comes out. Battle on the boards. Emma with an effort to make sure that Mears didn't get free there. Banked off the boards. Allie with it. Allie. That puck is tipped. Seymour with it. Blocked. Puck is in the in the slot there. Ice Wolves clear it. Franken with it. Goes partner to partner. Wild into the zone. Ice Wolves trying to clear the puck out of the zone. Leah now. Leah going for a skate. Leah driving wide. Leah into the zone. 45 seconds left. Leah into the corner. Cormac chips it up. Line held by Abby. Kaylin with good body positioning. .29 seconds left. So we got a timeout, Fort Mac. 29.2 seconds left, third period. 1-0 Ice Wolves. Bit of a pressure cooker. Looks like Lavery is on the bench there. I assume they're pulling the goalie. So it'll be a 6-on-5 with the face-off, I assume, inside the Ice Wolves zone. Okay, we got Jada, Bria, Leah, Kaylin, and Abby out. We got a goalie pulled. Fort Mac loading up a line. Jada with the win back to the corner. Tries to clear that out, stopped at the line. Shot, that one goes wide. 24 seconds left. All the way to the blue line. Seymour gets it to McCarthy. Puck is blocked. Kaylin chips that out. That's outside the zone. Now it's back in. That one comes out with Seymour. 15 seconds. Kaylin with it now. Kaylin, she's got some time. Gets out over the line. No one pressuring her. Over the red line. Gets it in. Anstey got a glove on that. We got 4 seconds left. Bria towards the empty net. That one goes wide. That'll do it. Heck of a game.